While researching for this video, I realized that plants can be surprisingly dangerous and definitely not something to mess with. We all get the urge to pluck a pretty flower or take a bite of some delicious looking fruit, but doing that can not only make you seriously sick, it can actually kill you, even with medical help. Some of these plants are deadly in ways you wouldn't expect. Just eating the fruit, swallowing the seeds, and inhaling the smoke when it's burned, or even touching can be enough to poison you. What's scarier? Most of them look totally harmless and are just sitting in your neighborhood garden. I'm going to talk about these plants in no particular order, but by the end of the video, you're definitely gonna think twice before plucking a flower, smelling it, or first up, we've got daffodils. Originated from Europe and Northern Africa, they're now grown all over the world. But don't let that beauty fool you. Every part of this plant is toxic. It contains a chemical called licarin, found in the highest concentration in the bulb. Eating any part of the plant can cause nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, and in some cases, even heart or breathing problems. These symptoms usually pass in about 3 hours, but they're not fun. And you'll notice this theme coming up with the next plants too. So yeah, don't go munching on daffodils just to see what they taste like. And keep your pets far away too. Also, don't confuse the bulbs with the shallots or onions. They look similar. So moral of the story, keep your daffodil bulbs out of the kitchen. The crystal of the bulb's outer layer can cause skin irritation, generally known as the florist's itch. Now this doesn't mean we're all in danger just by looking at pretty flowers. Just be smart, wear gloves while handling them, and wash your hands after. As long as you don't mess with the bulb, you'll be just fine. Coming on to our next one, that is Datura. Datura is also known as thorn apple, is native to Central and South America, in Mexico and in some other parts of Asia and North Africa. It goes by many names: angel's trumpet, stinkweed, green dragon, Jimson weed, devil's trumpet, and hell's bells. Plant grows up to 5 feet tall with white or purple flowers and produces green fruits when mature. Though it's sometimes grown as a herb, it's most famously known among young adults for its hallucinogenic effects. But here's the danger: the line between a recreational dose and a lethal dose is razor thin. All parts of the plant are toxic, but the leaves and seeds have the highest concentration of atropine. Just 100 seeds contain about 6 mg of atropine, and anything above 10 mg is considered potentially fatal. Take even a little too much and you will risk serious conditions like cardiac arrhythmia, seizures, hyperpyrexia, coma, or even respiratory arrest. Coming up next, we have English yew. You might look at these bright red berries and think they're really good to eat. But don't be fooled. Despite their juicy appearance, they can cause severe poisoning with symptoms like difficulty breathing, muscle tremors, convulsions, collapse, and eventually cardiac arrest. In serious cases, death can happen so fast that the other symptoms barely have time to show. This tree typically grows in North Africa, Southwest Asia, and Europe, and its seeds are highly toxic. Strangely enough, these berries are the only part safe for birds to eat. For humans, ingesting just 50 grams can be lethal. Bottom line, if it looks like a berry but birds are the only ones eating it, maybe skip the snack. This tree is called the little apple of death, and it's so dangerous it holds a spot in the Guinness Book of Records as the world's most dangerous tree. It grows along beaches and coastal swamps in the Caribbean, Florida, Central America, and parts of South America, and even the Galapagos Island. It's a medium-sized tree with shiny leaves and fruits that looks and smells sweet, but don't fall for it. Touch it and it can cause burns. Get it in your eye and it might blind you. Just standing near it during rain can give you blisters. Burning the wood releases toxins into the air, and if you eat the apple-like fruit, it can blister your mouth and swell your throat shut. No wonder it's earned its deadly name. The real danger lies in its sap, which contains a toxin called phorbol that mimics a natural molecule in your body called diacylglycerol. The result: intense inflammation, immune overreaction, and cell death. And yet, despite its toxicity, this tree plays a key role in coastal ecosystem. Its deep roots prevent beach erosion and it acts as a natural windbreak. Coming on to the next one, these cute little flowers are called white snakeroot, a weed commonly found in the eastern United States, especially in wooded areas. It grows through spring and summer but starts to bloom in the fall, forming clusters of 12 to 15 small flowers per head. The leaves are flat, wrinkled, and the plant can reach up to 1 to 4 feet tall, usually thriving in dry, shady spots. Once it blooms, its seeds are carried by the wind, helping it spread even further. So, what makes this flower dangerous? White snakeroot contain a toxic alcohol called trematol, along with similar chemicals known as benzofuran ketones. Scientists extracted them using a compound called hexane, then tested the toxin on goats, and yep, it made them sick. And here's where it gets worse. Human can get poisoned too, not by eating the plant, but by drinking milk from cows that ate it. The condition is called milk sickness. If you have livestock nearby, keep an eye out. Lincoln's mother, Nancy Hanks, died of milk sickness. It was a major cause of death in the 18th and 19th centuries. Thank you to the one person that has watched the video, and see you in the next one.